You have a very difficult decision to make, Gwen. And if you do manage to escape this place, you have to decide, are you going to go back to Harmony, or are you just going to take Ashley and disappear?
I know I do, Catherine. It's the only thing I can think about.
I have a lot of confidence in you that you're going to make the right decision. You've come such a long way, Gwen, since that night you hit on the plane that was taking me here. You were stressed, pressured, you weren't thinking clearly.
You don't need to be so kind. I was crazy.
Well, let's put it this way, you were understandably distraught.
No, I was completely out of my mind. But listen, Teresa drove me to it. I mean, she kept pushing and taking things from me. And when she took Ashley away from me, that was it. That was the last straw. I went over the edge. But I am back now. I know that, and I am thinking clearly.
I do believe you are thinking clearly. And I think you're capable of making this very hard, very difficult decision.
Catherine, I love that baby. I love that baby more than anything else in this world. She holds my heart. I'm not going to lose her to Teresa.
I know how you feel about her, but somewhere in your heart, you have to know that Ashley is Jane, and that this baby is really Teresa's, it's not yours.
Listen, Teresa may be the biological mother, but I am that baby's mother in every other sense of the word. That baby belongs with me.
Gwen, if you don't go back to Harmony, you're going to spend your life in hiding, on the run. That's not what you want for her, is it?
All I want is what's best for her. That's it.
I know that. And that's why I think you're going to do the right thing. You're going to make the right decision for her.
Well, at least I have a lot of time to think, you know, and figure things out because, I don't know, maybe it doesn't even matter, you know?
What do you mean?
Catherine, Alistair may never let us leave here. We may be trapped here for the rest of our lives.
There's guards all over the place. I mean, it's going to be tricky to get inside.
Okay, well, we gotta get inside, okay? Jane's on the other side of that wall.
I knew security would be tight here. I didn't expect it to be a fortress like this. Look up there.
Okay, where?
See those metal boxes up there with the little red light?
Yeah, I do. What are they?
Those would be lasers. You can't see them, but the minute we cross the lasers, they'll trigger an alarm.
Oh my God. No, we can't get inside. There is no way to get to Jane.
There's got to be a way.
Well, unless someone turns those laser beams off, how do we get inside?
You're right. Wait, there might be a way.
Okay, how?
I'll show you.
Monique, what'd you do? Hit me in the head?
No. Another guard hit you when you tried to escape.
You know, when I asked you to tie me up, this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Shut up.
Ow. What is the matter with you, huh? We were getting along so well before.
I told you, shut up.
All right, fair enough. It's just, you know, Monique, I was thinking we have this cozy little room all to ourselves. It's really a shame to let it go to waste. Why don't you untie me?
Vous me prenez pour un imbécile?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm afraid I slept through my boarding school French. What?
I am not a fool, monsieur. Your charm does not affect me. I am under strict orders from Monsieur Crane to keep you here.
Okay. Let's get a couple of things straight. First of all, my charm affects everybody. Secondly, where is my grandfather anyway?
He left the island.
You mean he left the island? Will you leave me? How long does he want me to stay here like this?
According to Monsieur Crane, this is to be your new home. Your permanent new home.
I'm sure you misunderstood.
I can understand English, monsieur. Your grand-père does not trust you. He will not have you try to escape again. You will never leave this room.
It's done.
Burning that outfit means nothing.
It means that there's no evidence that I kidnapped Sharon and took Marty.
She remembers. She remembers seeing you downstairs in the basement in that outfit. I mean, you heard her. She saw you.
Well, they think she's hallucinating because she hit her head. She doesn't know what she's saying.
Oh, she knows all right. And pretty soon the entire world is gonna know what a whack job you are. I bet they...
Oh, shut up, you old bat. I don't care if Sheridan tells the whole world her story about clowns and kidnappers. The more she talks about Marty being her son, nuttier she sounds.
Marty is her son!
Well, nobody knows that, and no one will take the word of a crazy Sheridan.
Like I said, they don't have to. All Louise and Sheridan have to do is perform a DNA test, and that will prove that everything Sheridan has said is right.
Look, Sheridan couldn't get Louise to agree to do a DNA test on Marty before. There's no reason to believe that he'll do it now. I am home free.
Oh,
Do you mean it, Louise? Can we really finally do a DNA test on Marty?
Yes, since it means so much to you, we'll do a test.
Thank you. I promise you, you will not regret this.
Okay. I just don't want to see you get your heart broken.
I won't. I know Marty is my son.
Well, I know that you want to believe that he's your son, but what if you're wrong? What if the test proves that Marty is Beth's son?
I'm not worried about it. I've never been more sure of anything in my life than I am about this. And I know that you have doubts, and I understand that. It's just that when I gave birth to our son, I looked into his eyes. When I look into Marty's eyes, there's no doubt in my mind that that is the child that I gave birth to. And the DNA test is gonna prove that I am right about Marty. It's gonna prove that I'm right about everything else, too.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
It is so beautiful here. And even the most beautiful place can be hell if you're a prisoner.
That's true. Even a lowly flat can be a palace if you're with your loved ones.
Well, that's exactly what I've been thinking. I made a decision. Catherine, I know exactly what I need to do.
What's your decision, Gwen?
I can't condemn Ashley to life in a prison or life on the run. I can't deny her of her father. I mean, Ashley deserves to know Ethan.
You're making a very wise decision.
I also realize that even if we were able to escape here, and I was able to disappear with her to even the most wonderful place in the world, that I would still be denying her so much in her life.
You're a good person. I knew you'd do the right thing.
So if we are able to leave here, I do intend to go back to Harmony. But I am not just gonna hand her over to Teresa.
Gwen.
I am gonna fight her, Catherine. I am not gonna let her take my child or my husband. I am gonna fight her tooth and nail, and I am gonna do whatever I need to do to keep what is mine.
You don't care if I try to get comfortable against this cold, hard wall, do you?
Do as you wish. There is no place for you to go.
Merci, mademoiselle. So, Monique, did you tell me where in France you were from? This bump on my head must have made me forget.
I did not tell you, monsieur.
Yeah.
Why'd you ask?
Well, I'm just curious, that's all. Thought I heard a Swiss accent. French with a twist?
No, not near Switzerland.
Well, maybe, the Pyrenees? On the French side, I was once in Carcassonne on a bicycle trip. Really beautiful. I had a great time. Nothing like this.
I'm here to relieve you. You're free for the rest of the night.
Merci, Jacques. Enjoy your evening, monsieur. À demain.
Yeah. À demain.
We need to go over the security schedule for this one.
Okay. Now, how the hell am I gonna get out of here?
All right, so how do we get inside without tripping the alarms?
I'll show you. With this.
This? What is this?
It's a laser pen. See, I used this thing earlier in a presentation this week. I think that if I can hit the light right in the lens at the right angle, it might deactivate the signal.
Yeah, then we can get inside without tripping the alarms.
That's my idea.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna try.
Right, go for it.
Damn it.
What?
It's too high. I can't get the angle on it. I can't get it.
Well, then what do we do?
Well, if I lift you up, can you hold this thing steady enough and try to hit the lens? You have to do it at the right angle, though. You want to try?
Yeah, I mean, to get Jane back, I'll do anything.
All right. All right, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna boost you up as high as I can, okay?
All right, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, let's hope this works.
God, this has to work.
Would you relax, Mother? God, you and that walker are driving me crazy.
Drive me crazy. You are not gonna be so calm when they strap you down to that table, Missy, injecting that little poison cocktail into your arm. Then you're gonna be going straight to hell for all the evil things that you have done.
Stop it. Nothing's gonna happen to me. I got rid of the evidence that I kidnapped Sheridan, and Louise thinks that she's off her rocker, too, because she keeps yakking on and on about Marty being her son.
What about the DNA test, huh? You know, what happens when they do that test? Louise knows the truth. That Sheridan is Marty's mama.
There's not gonna be a DNA test. It won't happen.
Oh, well, Missy, you better hope and pray that it doesn't, because you have dodged that bullet 3 times already.
Yeah, I know. When they first thought that Sheridan's baby was just missing and the police went door to door doing that DNA test on all the newborns in Harmony.
You looked out of that one because Louise told them not to come to this house because Marty was his son.
And everybody thought the baby died because they saw Charlie's car go off the cliff into the water.
Yeah, except Sheridan. Boy, you remember that other time? That when she told Louise that she really wanted that test done, remember?
Yes,
remember that?
Mother, I remember. Louise stopped that real fast. Because he knew how emotionally fragile Sheridan was, and if the test came back and proved that Marty wasn't her child, he knew she'd go right over the edge.
That was then. This is now. She is convinced that Marty is her son. She ain't gonna be stopping, honey, until she tells Louise that he has to do that DNA test.
Well, he's not gonna agree to it for the same reason he didn't agree to it before. He knows that if the test comes back and proves that I'm the mother, that Sheridan's gonna go into a tailspin and be right back in the loony bin.
So you are not the least bit worried about that DNA test being done on Marty?
I am telling you, I have nothing to worry about. Nothing at all.
Oh.
You know what, Louise, do you think that we can do these test results tonight? Because I don't think that I can wait until tomorrow.
What? Hold on. Now, look, I think we ought to just slow down.
Slow down, why?
All right, well, just think about it, okay? Think about what it means if Marty is our son.
What it means? It means that we will finally have our child back, Luis.
No, I'm talking about Beth. You know, if you're right, it means that she's been lying to us this whole time.
I know.
That she was somehow involved in your kidnapping. That she stole our baby. That she was never pregnant. That it was all a hoax.
I understand what it means.
I just can't imagine Beth doing something that evil.
Look, I don't want to imagine Beth being so evil or heartless either, but we do have to consider the possibility.
Beth has been such a good friend to both of us.
You know what, Luis? Would you just listen to me for once? Believe in me and stop defending Beth?
Well, I'm not defending Beth.
Well, if you don't trust me, then you are. If you still think that Marty is Beth's son, then you obviously still think that I'm crazy.
No, I don't think that you're crazy, okay? I'm just worried if we find out that Marty is Beth's son. I'm just worried what that'll do to you.
I am not worried. Because I know that Marty is my child. And when those test results come in, it will prove that Marty is my son.
Well, I know that you want to believe that.
It's true, Luis, okay? Please, just don't worry. Everything will be fine. We'll finally have our family. We'll finally get our little boy back right where he belongs. With us.
How you doing?
You know, I'm trying, but I cannot keep my hand steady.
Teresa, you can get it. You can do it. Do it for your little girl.
For Jane, yes. I got it.
Did you hit the box?
Yeah, I did. Wait a minute, the light's not going out. What's wrong?
You have to hit it just the right spot. Just try again. Try again.
I did it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, that's one down. 2 to go.
Okay. Okay, this one over here. All right. Got it.
That's good. That's good. Okay, one more, and we are home free.
Okay. Okay.
Did you get it?
Yeah, that's it.
You got it.
I got it.
You did. Very good. Proud of you. Listen, let's go, because before they find out that we disarmed their alarms, we better go inside.
Yeah, we gotta go. We gotta find Jane.
Come on.
I'm smarter than Teresa. But you'd never know it by the way she's always outsmarted me and gotten away with every dirty trick she's pulled. But I can beat her. I know I can.
Gwen, you know you tried to kill Teresa. And if you go back, you're going to have to face the murder charges.
I have no doubt that I will be able to beat those charges because I was not in my right mind. And I will find the best doctors in the country to testify for me. I'm going to prove that Teresa drove me insane.
I know that you've suffered incredibly. But you are going to have to drop this hatred of Teresa, or you're never going to find any peace.
Peace. I would love so much to know what that feels like. And you're right, Catherine, I'm full. I am full of hatred for Teresa. For trying to take Ethan away from me, for taking my daughter away from me, for taking my son's chance at life, and now for trying to take Ashley away from me. And you know, maybe being here is not such a bad thing after all. It's going to give me some time to think and give me a little perspective.
You're going to have to let this go if you're going to confront Teresa.
I know that. And I know the right thing to do is to go back to Harmony. I know it is. But I'm not ready to go back yet, because as it stands now, if I needed to give Ashley back to Teresa now, if I even so much as saw her with my baby, I will kill her. And this time I won't stop until I finish the job.
Teresa, wait.
Go. What if
No, wait,
Jane
wait.
is hurt? Ethan.
Sorry. There was a guard coming. I had to keep me quiet. I'm sorry. Come on. All right, now there are guards everywhere, so we have to be careful, all right?
Well, Jane's got to be in there somewhere, so.
All right, I studied a map of this place, and every single door has a guard behind it.
Okay.
So we gotta find another way to get in. Some... like that. See that?
Yeah, I see the window.
Looks like a basement or something. We might be able to get in there.
Okay. All right. Well, come on, let's go.
No, look, when we get in, I think we should split up. I think we'd have a better chance of finding Jane that way, okay?
Ethan, no. What if one of us gets caught?
Hopefully we won't. If we do, then I'll figure out a way to get us all out. No big deal.
Okay, well, I'm scared.
Don't be. I know it's risky. I don't know what Alistair has in store for us, what kind of obstacles he has, but... heck, Teresa, it's our little girl. I'm willing to take any risk to save her.
So am I.
All right.
Okay. Good luck. I love you.
I love you too.
Say, you guys have a union?
Excusez-moi.
Well, a union. I was thinking, you ought to complain to your union. You don't even have a chair here.
I do not think Monsieur Kran cares for my comfort. Only that I do my job.
Well, I believe that that's pretty typical. Doesn't it tick you off?
Not when I think of how well I'm paid.
Yeah, well, my grandfather can be pretty generous, just not with his own family.
You don't appear to have suffered.
Right. Look at me, I'm stuck down here, tied up, imprisoned in a basement. Do all loving grandparents treat their grandchildren this way? I don't think so.
Your cough is annoying me.
Well, it's annoying me too, man. I don't know if you guys have a mold problem down here or something. Why don't you get me a glass of water?
No.
Come on, give me a glass of water. What am I gonna do? I'm all tied up here.
This is a very old trick, monsieur. I don't fall for it.
It's not a trick. Look, I'm choking. Come on, give me a glass of water. What are you gonna tell my grandfather that I died on your watch? I mean, I know he wants me in prison here, but you want to explain to him that I choked to death?
Oh, oui. I'll get you some water.
Thank you.
Not a lot of time. We gotta get out of here.
I know I put you in here. Where are you? Ah! Thank goodness! I know I stashed you in here somewhere. Oh boy, oh boy, do I miss Precious. At least she talks sense.
Only to you.
Well, she knew when trouble was a-coming.
Yeah, Mother, the monkey knows better than I do.
You said it. I didn't. And it's orangutan. Boy, do I miss her. She was my best friend.
Look, I'm sorry. Your best friend had to go back to the jungle to take care of her sick aunt.
Oh, yeah, right. You're not sorry at all, because you never appreciated her. She was the most wonderful person. Companion.
You're pathetic. And if you don't have any friends, it's what you deserve.
Bethy, I would take a friend like Precious over a devious daughter like you any day.
Okay. You don't like me. I get it. And you know what? Big whoop.
Big whoop? Big whoop? No, you don't get it, Missy, but you're going to very, very soon, and I'm not talking about grabbing the brass ring. I am talking about justice, 3 squares, and a cut, or even worse.
What? Ever since I came up with my brilliant plan to get rid of Sheridan so I could have Luis all to myself, you've been predicting disaster.
Brilliant plan, did you say? That's a hoot. We are standing here on the deck of the Titanic.
Oh, God, there's not gonna be any disaster. And I'm so sick of your doom and gloom. There's no one on to me.
No one but Sheridan. And she is getting very, very, very suspicious.
No one's gonna listen to her because they think she's a nut. All right, and like I've been saying over and over, she's got nothing to prove. She can't prove one thing.
What? Oh my goodness, who is that at this hour, Angel?
Maybe it's the boogeyman.
Hey.
Luis. Sheridan, what are you doing here?
Look, I'm sorry to bother you so late. It's really important.
Come in. So what is it? Is everything all right?
Well, yeah, I hope so. We need to see Marty.
Marty, why?
Well, look, I know that it's late, but I just have a really important favor to ask you. And,
We want to do a DNA test on Marty to find out once and for all who his real mother is.
Beth, you all right?
I don't think she heard you. Tell her again.
We're going to do a DNA test on Marty to find out whose child he is.
Whose child he is? I'm his mother, of course. Luis, what is this all about?
Come on, you know how Sheridan feels about Marty?
Yeah, I know she has some crazy idea that Marty is her son, but you and I both know that Marty is our son, yours and mine, Luis.
No, we don't know that, Beth. I feel very strongly that Marty is my child, and I've felt that way ever since I looked into his eyes. I just want to have this test done so it'll prove it to everyone else.
Ugh, this is outrageous. We don't need a test to prove that I'm his real mother.
I'm afraid that we do.
Luis, this is ridiculous, and I'm not going to put Marty through this.
Now listen, I know that this is asking a lot, okay? But this is so important to Sheridan.
But you told her before you didn't see a need to do it.
I know. But I've decided that we should go ahead with it. Listen, this is the one thing that will help Sheridan finally put this behind us, to realize that Marty is not her son, and then we can put this all behind us.
I don't see the need to do it. I am not going to put Marty through this. He's a toddler.
No,
He's
the
a
test
baby.
is painless.
But it's not necessary. Luis, listen, I've been patient. I have been understanding about Sheridan losing her baby and all that. But enough is enough. Marty is my son, and I'm not going to put him through that. I will not allow it.
Why don't you want to do the test, Beth? What are you so afraid of?
Oh, this is it, Bethy. You are going down, and this time for real.
here. Yeah, Mommy's right here. Everything's gonna be okay. It's right.
Ethan.
Mommy's here. Mommy is right here. And I'm never gonna let you out of my sight. I love you.
Thank you for listening, Catherine. Thank you for listening and helping me make this decision.
No, you knew what you needed to do. You just needed the time to realize it. And you made the right decision for Ashley's sake.
I mean, like I said, I'm not at all ready to go back to Harmony yet because I'm still way too full of hatred for Teresa.
I understand. And as bad as it is being held prisoner, I think time spent here, it's going to give you a chance to find some solutions so that when you finally do get free and you go back to Harmony, you're not going to do something you regret.
You're right. Because the way I feel right now, it is actually a very good thing that I can't go back to Harmony. Because I swear if I saw Teresa anywhere near Ashley, I would lose it and I would kill her for sure.
Yeah, Mommy's right here. Yes, she is. I love you, and I'm gonna take you home now. Yes, your mommy and your dad love you so much. Yes, we do. Yes, we
Uh-oh. Ethan? Hey, wake up, brother.
Yeah.
There you go. Wake up, you all right?
Fox.
Yeah,
Fox.
yeah, sorry I beamed you like that, man. I thought you were one of the guards. You okay?
God, yeah. Thanks for the welcome.
Yeah. What in the blue hell are you doing here?
Honestly, Alistair let me know in his roundabout way that he was on to you and that I shouldn't be hearing from you soon. So I figured you were in trouble and I came out here to help you.
Well, I'm touched, really.
Is Jane here
Yeah, no,
or
she's
what?
here, and Catherine's here, Gwen's here. Everyone's okay, except, you know, of course, being held by my crazy grandfather as prisoners.
That's what we figured. That's why we came.
We? Who's we?
Teresa's with me. She found out I was coming out here to find Jane. She hopped on the plane and she would not get off.
Oh, man. Where the hell is she?
We split up. She went to find the baby. I came to find you.
Listen, there are guards everywhere, okay? So we gotta get Teresa and the others and get the hell out of here.
All
okay?
right, let's go.
Freeze. You're going nowhere.
Catherine, I just want to thank you again for being so kind and listening to my problems.
Oh, Gwen, it was my pleasure. I just pray, though, you give up this hatred of Teresa. It's not good for you. It's not good for her.
Well, I suppose anything's possible, but I really don't see that happening anytime soon. And I tell you, it's a very good thing that Teresa's so far away from here. Because if I were to see her right now, I wouldn't trust myself not to tear her apart. Teresa, what the hell are you doing here?
Where do you think you're going?
You're supposed to be locked up.
And how did you get in the building?
Yeah. Remember Indiana Jones?
Yeah, I do.
Let's dance.
All right, time to get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
Sharon dies, it's over, boys. There's no escape.
What's wrong, Beth? What are you so afraid of?
Nothing.
Well, if Marty truly is your child, then you should have nothing to fear. Isn't that correct?
I'm not afraid. I just don't think it's necessary.
Well, I do. Because if Marty really is your child, then I have no choice but to accept it. And frankly, if I were you, I would think that you would want to have this test done. You gotta be getting pretty sick and tired of hearing me go on and on about Marty being my child.
Yes, I am.
Well, then this test will put all of my suspicions about Marty to rest. That is, unless you're hiding something.
I have nothing to hide.
Great. Then let's get on with it.
I agree. Let's do the test.
Wait, Luis, Marty's sound asleep. I'm not gonna wake him up in the middle of the night to drag him down to the hospital.
Oh, that's why we brought the lab technician with us.
What?
We brought the lab technician with us. Luis, please.
This is Mr. Bateman. He's from the DNA lab.
He can perform the test on Marty right here now. Marty doesn't have to go anywhere. In fact, we don't even have to wake Marty up.
Oh, there is no way out now, Betty. You are so busted.
You gonna stab me again, Gwen? This time, are you gonna kill me?
Why didn't you keep your baby?
When TC gets his question answered, things are gonna get really ugly.
We need to do the DNA test, and we need to do it now.